Hello there, and welcome to Andre's YouTube video for Saturday, December 1st, 2012. Well, in 24 days from now, it's going to be Christmas. And there's a lot of various ways that people celebrate at this time of year. Last year, I did a lot of reading and watched a documentary about how, in fact, Christmas is a mutt holiday, as it were, made up of various Anglo-Christian and pagan traditions. On the other hand, there are some things that might make it a little bit difficult this particular year, as I've noticed in the news online lately, for people to want to celebrate Christmas even in a secular way. Now, one interesting example of this, and it really has nothing to do with Christmas, so I'm going to point that out right away, is a video I saw on YouTube last night, a documentary about the Westboro Baptist Church in Kansas, who are composed of one single family named the Phelps. And one of the that this family have been doing is that they have been picketing and disrupting the funerals for troops that were killed in Iraq by saying that, essentially, saying that God hates America, hates the troops that are fighting for it, because America is sanctioning homosexuality, and they are have taken it into their heads that anybody who advocates anything remotely resembling homosexuality will be condemned after life, using language that I don't think I can use or is appropriate to use on YouTube, but I think you all know what I'm saying. They have been condemned by even conservative news magazines like Fox News. I mean, it has been absolutely amazing how far the Phelps family of this Westboro church have gone to try to make their point. Overall, the video, which was made 4 years ago, actually points to the fact that this church has all the characteristics of a cult. And that's basically the way I view it, too. But I know that a lot of people aren't alone in this opinion. That there was an incident I also heard about in Tampa, Florida, recently, where an atheistic group made a remark about a manger scene being placed in a public park and being very offensive to non-Christians. And I've been hearing from a few friends of mine lately who have actually been making remarks about a bit of an anti-Christmas campaign, at least this year, and it has nothing to do with consumerism or commercialism or any of the reasons that most people today might actually dislike Christmas. But it has to do with the religious celebration of it itself, whether it be the manger scene or whether it be stars or whatever. Now, I'll personally admit that my celebration of Christmas has very little to do with the religious aspect of it. As a matter of fact, I don't have a manger scene in the home anymore. But I have to admit, to me, Christmas has been about one thing and one thing only: joy and appreciation of your fellow human beings. And now I see a lot of human beings fighting around me. Fighting over race, politics, ideologies. A lot of it may be holdover from this election, but it may be something that's a little bit deeper in human nature right now. I think a lot of people around me are feeling a bit tense and feeling a bit worried. There may in fact be some economic background to it, perhaps. But to me, the way I view Christmas 2012, which is coming up, is this. It's not going to be about worrying, if people are being too commercial, or if the stores are too crowded to go out shopping, or when will we find time to make decorations or cookies? It's going to be about something a little bit deeper. Trying to confront inside myself why it is that people are taking a holiday like Christmas all of a sudden and beginning to turn it into a problem that goes far beyond skin deep, that goes to the very hearts and morals of human beings. And again, the Phelps family and the church they belong to has nothing to do with Christmas per se, but I know there's a lot of people out there like that who share similar views to this family in the Westboro Church. And they are afraid of people of different races, of different religions, of different sexual orientations. And can't tell me that that isn't going to affect people's appreciation of a holiday that is essentially about feeling joy. So find as much joy as you can. Try not to sweat the small stuff. And just remember, there's too many violent and conflicting opinions out there to conduct Christmas in any other way, but in at least looking for some joy inside yourself. And that's my 24-day pre-Christmas message for this year. See you next time.